Hello, the internet, Tough Monkey here once again. Hope that you're all well. Fanatec. What is going on at Fanatec? Do you ever find yourself defending the indefensible? It might be your football team played junk last weekend, or your political party, or maybe it was a beloved actor smacking another beloved actor around the face at an awards ceremony. You try to defend these things, but sooner or later you have to hold your hand up in the air and say, look, I'm done. I'm out. And that's where I am with Fanatec. You don't have to spend long on any sim racing forum to see the negativity over Fanatec. It might be the build quality, missing orders, the high price of entry for a PlayStation support, maybe even the QR2 that was announced donkeys years ago and has only finally just hit the market. I know I've been through it all before. I've been gaming since the early 1980s, and I'm no stranger to game controllers. I mean, that's not even half of the game controllers I've got. I had my first steering wheel 20 years ago. It was a Logitech Momo Force. I replaced that with a Logitech G29, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, something like that. I still have both of them. And I still have my Fanatec CSL wheelbase and CSL pedals and load cell pedals. I've had it since November 2020. It's had a few issues along the way. The load cell kit died on me. It had to be replaced. Under warranty, the USB port on the back of it just collapsed in on itself and the whole thing had to go back to Germany. I've been through it all, and now over the last 12 months or so, more things are going wrong with it. The downshift doesn't work perhaps 5% of the time. Might not sound a lot, but you consider how many gear changes you make in a single race. That's a lot. You go into a corner, you want to slow down, you go drop a gear and it's still in a high gear. It's frustrating. And then the little gear, the little joystick that sits on the top of here, it's barely working anymore. So I need a whole new system, and I've considered all the options. I truly have. I know there's a lot of high quality sim racing manufacturers out there. I've got an Acetec Invicta setup that I won through a competition, but I play most of my games through my PlayStation and all my other consoles. I do my retro gaming on my PC there, but when it comes to driving simulators, I use my PS5. I know. You don't need to say it. It's not the last word in driving simulator, but I don't have the time in my life to devote to being good at iRacing or Assetto Corsa or something like that. I just don't have that time. So I want something I can just dip in and out of, and the PlayStation is perfect for that. It really is. So I need a wheelbase that is PlayStation compatible. And that doesn't leave very many. You've got Logitech, you've got Thrustmaster, and then you've got Fanatec. There's not a lot to choose from, and boy, do Fanatec make you pay through the nose for it. The standard DD 8 Newton meter wheelbase, if you want the PlayStation compatible version, it's €600. At the moment on Fanatec's website, the standard PC Xbox version is €450. And in fact, if you buy it with a wheel rim, you can get it for €199. That offer's not available to PlayStation owners. And then Fanatec don't make it easy for you to select the right setup for your own systems. If you want a PlayStation compliant system, you need a PlayStation compatible wheelbase, but any steering wheel. If you have an Xbox, you can have any wheelbase, but you can only choose certain wheel rims. They have to be Xbox compatible. It's not easy buying from Fanatec at all. They do make it incredibly difficult. But despite all these issues, I still needed a new wheelbase. And perhaps against my better judgment, I went and pre-ordered Fanatec's new PlayStation compliant ClubSport DD Plus 15 Newton meter wheelbase for €1,000. I pre-ordered it on the 20th of November, along with, let me try and get this right, the version 3 ClubSport pedals with damper kit and brake performance upgrade, the new Formula 1 ClubSport steering wheel, and the Podium Advanced paddles, the three paddles. It wasn't a small order, certainly not for someone of my financial disposition. I made that order on the 20th of November. The full value of that, including the delivery costs, left my credit card immediately. I got an email to say that your order's been accepted and my credit card was debited with the full amount. A few days later, I get an email from Fanatec saying that as some of the items are on pre-order, it will all be dispatched together fair enough. I'm not going to use any of those items without that wheelbase. Totally happy with that. And the pre-order date was let me get this right. It was the 19th of December. That's right, it was the 19th of December, and at no point did I realistically anticipate that I would get all of that gear before Christmas. What I perhaps thought I would get would be a delivery before Easter. I'll give you a timeline of the events. So we've placed the order on the 20th of November. Payment has already gone out. I've had an email confirmation. I had an email a few days later saying that it will all be dispatched together. I was expecting something around the 19th of December. That's when the website said availability was due. On the 18th of December, I get an email to say, and I'm going to read this out to you because I've got it here, saying, "Dear customer, you recently ordered a Fanatec ClubSport DD Plus. We are very happy that you've chosen our new wheelbase and are confident that you'll be pleased with this product. Regrettably, that we have to inform you of an availability delay. However, as you were expecting delivery of your order in mid-December, we did not want you to wait any longer than necessary to receive your shipment. For this reason, we expedited the delivery of the cargo from sea freight to air freight. We now anticipate that the wheelbase will arrive at our regional warehouses within 14 days. Rest assured, we will cover the cost of this and aim to ship your order before the end of the year. Thanks very much, Fanatec. Well, I'm glad you're not charging me for that extra delivery cost, which I had no responsibility for whatsoever. And it was a good job that I wasn't having this as a Christmas present or a Christmas present for someone else, because they would have been slightly disappointed. But I'm going to get it by the end of the year. So you can imagine I was a bit surprised when New Year came and went. We sang Auld Lang Syne and I got no wheelbase to be playing with. And I was even more surprised when on the 3rd of January, I got this email. "Dear customer, we'd like to provide you with an update on your ClubSport DD Plus order. It was our anticipation we would have shipped these orders by now, provided your purchase did not include any pre-order items that were not yet in stock. To facilitate this, we had the products transported to our global warehouse via air freight. This worked seamlessly and everything has arrived as expected." Good, that's good. However, we encountered a separate challenge, pending product approval by Sony. The ClubSport DD Plus is the first product on the market incorporating Sony's new security electronics. Consequently, the product approval procedures are comprehensive and time-consuming. Initially, we expected to receive this approval sooner. To date, we are still waiting for it, which is why we are currently unable to ship your order. We hope to have an update on the matter by mid-January and are doing whatever we can to expedite the approval process and deliver this exciting new product to you as quickly as possible. So, to be absolutely clear, this is a product that we PlayStation owners begrudgingly pay a premium for PlayStation compatibility, and it's never had approval from Sony. All those delays for that delivery, it didn't have approval by Sony. And as of January the 3rd, it didn't have any approvals pending. It said there would be an update by mid-January, but no indication of when that approval would be granted. So, I thought about this for a couple of days, and frustratingly, I wrote to Fanatec through the website to say, this is the timeline of events. Regrettably, I'm going to have to cancel my order because I just don't trust you to get this to me anytime soon. I didn't get any emails back from Fanatec. I kept checking my credit card balance, and after, I think it was about 8 days, I finally got a refund from Fanatec. Not of the £1,400 odd that I'd actually paid, but of £1,295.48. Not sure yet where the other £108.72 has gone. I'll be honest, although I'm disappointed, I kind of put the whole incident behind me until 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's 6 o'clock, 3 hours ago. I got an email from Fanatec which said, "Dear customer, we would like to provide you with an update on the status of Sony's approval of the ClubSport DD Plus wheelbase. When we last reached out to you earlier this month, we were expected to receive the license by mid-January. However, we were now informed that the review process is still ongoing. We are very sorry that you have not yet received a green light to ship this exciting new product to you and apologise for any resulting inconvenience to you. It goes without saying that we will continue to keep you updated on a shipping date as soon as the details are made available to us. Thank you for your patience." Okay, so although I've cancelled my order, the website says I've cancelled my order, and I've received a refund of about 93% of my order value, I've still got this updated email, and a few things about this struck me. Firstly, there's no resolution in sight. There's no agreement in place between Sony and Fanatec that this is ever going to be resolved. You hope it would be, but at the moment, there is no resolution in sight, which leads me to question why on Fanatec's website, at this moment, it is still saying that the CSL DD Plus is still open for pre-orders with an availability date of February the 26th of this year. Now, I'm a product tester. I have been for over 20 years. I've been on the Amazon Vine testing program for 5, maybe 6 years now. I've done over 1,000 reviews for them. I've got very nearly 4 million interactions with those reviews. And for the last 3 or 4 years, I've been doing my reviews on YouTube as well. So I would like to think that I'm in an experienced enough position to say that the one absolute cast iron definite thing you need for a product test is a presence of the product in the first place. Now, I felt compelled to do this video. I'm not saying don't buy from Fanatec. They do make some decent kit, and if you've got a PlayStation, you've not got many other options. But I just wanted to say that if you are going to buy from Fanatec, be prepared to be patient. Very, very patient. I'm all for breaking down cultural stereotypes, and the Germans have this reputation for extreme efficiency, but having no sense of humour. Well, it's clear to me out of all this mess, someone in Germany is having a proper laugh at our expense. I'll see you next time.